essential oils. My name is Famous, and welcome to the live stream, y'all. Hello, hello, hello. I'm back for another one. Um, so welcome. Happy Friday. Hope you had a great day today. Those who didn't join me earlier, I did do a drive-in chat, and that was to take my son to his swim lessons. We usually don't do that on a Friday, but he had a makeup lesson. He has one more that he can make up, um, and before it expires, we'll do that. But he's been asking to go to swimming, so we took him to swimming. Hello, Jaden. Jaden, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining me. I do appreciate you. Um, but yes. So we did do the swimming lessons. It went well. He still needs to work on his feet and kicking. So when my son kicks in the water, he likes to do it like this, just any kind of way. But when you're kicking in the water, your feet should be more like that. So they should be straight, and he's not keeping his legs straight. He's just like that. And I'm like, that you're not gonna go anywhere doing that. So we're working on that. And I probably just need to get in the water with him so he understands. But I haven't been able to do that. And I kind of don't want to go to a pool where there's a bunch of kids because I have this thing with swimming pools. As I got older, I don't like to get in chlorine water for one, but also just a bunch of kids in pools, like snotty noses, peeing in water. I don't like that. So I'm good. But yeah, we're gonna have to figure out something. Hello, hello. Spooky Singer, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. So tonight I am going to be talking all about what you can use to support your body during a fever. And it's pretty important because usually we have sickness come our way during this time of like season. Um, so I live in Colorado, and we do get cold winters here, and it hasn't gotten cold or snowed just yet, but it is coming. So we like to prepare for that. We also, I have a 6 year old, so he is prone to germs like all kids, and it's gonna happen. We're gonna have sickness. We've been on a plant-based journey for about over 3 years now. It'll be 4 years next summer, so um, we're pretty well endeavored into this plant-based living lifestyle. And I love talking about it, so that's what my channel is geared towards, is using plant-based products for your everyday needs, and it is my business, and I try to make it your business. So this is an educational channel, but also you can purchase some of the products that I talk about by going to the website, and the website is pinned to the chat. So if you would like to switch to something a little more natural without synthetics, without chemicals, without the dyes, then you can do so. That link is there. It's free to do so. You don't have to like pay to become a customer or anything like that. And just a little side note, if you do decide to order, do a loyalty order because that will save you money. It doesn't cost you extra to do a loyalty order. You will get free things in return, like a discount, products, more products if you consistently do a loyalty order. It is a one-time order for the month, so you just pick what you want for the month, and then it will be shipped to you within like 7 to 10 business days. That's the most I put on it, but it could get to you sooner. I've had it come in like 3 or 4 days. It just depends. But I do appreciate each and every one of you joining me. And we got Hugo Homestead in the chat. Hello, hello, Hugo Homestead. So just so you all are aware, Hugo Homestead was the winner for my Fall Fest finalist for my giveaway. Um, but Hugo Homestead, I have not been able to send it out this week. And the reason why, so I know you weren't on my live earlier, or yeah, today was my first live in 2 days, and that was because I've had car issues. So my car is named Ruby, and she had battery issues, but I didn't know that until today. So I thought I was gonna have to tow it and all that great stuff and pay all this extra money, and yeah, it took a little chunk of what I was going to use to pay for shipping and stuff like that. So give me um give me like next week, and I will ship that out. But I hope you do understand, and I will get it out. I promise. I will. Um but yeah, that happened, and I didn't have a vehicle for 2 days. Well, I had my husband's vehicle, but I didn't have my vehicle, and yeah, today we bought a battery that costs 288. I thought I had to get a tow, which we didn't have roadside assistance, so bought a triple A, and now we do have roadside assistance. Um, and yeah, I spent over $300. So yeah, it took a little chunk of me, but we're still good. I will send that out next week, but that's what happened. Just so you're aware. And I know you say it's all good. And hello, Just Gifted. But thank you for being understanding. And I'm Just Gifted. I haven't forgotten about you either. I know you. I owe you a diffuser. And I think, yeah. And we already spoke. I hope Ruby feels better. Get well, Ruby. Right. Ruby is doing a whole lot better. So I did drive her around. And she is working and without any issues. So there's that. And I was like, what? I just got this vehicle like a little over a year ago, like a year and maybe 2 months. And we're already having issues. But the car dealership put in a battery. It did fit Ruby, but it wasn't a specific battery. So I wasn't aware of that. But if you have a car that has a computer in it, my car does, you need a specific battery, and it has to have these 3 letters on there. I forget the letters, but if it doesn't have that on the battery, then your battery is not really up to standards for that car. So I found that out today. So it was a lesson learned today, but that battery was expensive. 288, but I'm just blessed that I had the money to buy it. So there's that. So I am grateful, and everything worked out, and I didn't nothing was crazy like I thought it was going to be something else, but you know, God is good, and the universe worked around it, and we're back running. So all is great. Just had to get a trial battery. I get it. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, it is. It's something. But that comes with the territory of vehicles. And just to switch gears, I treat my body like a vehicle. So you do want to take care of your body like you take care of your vehicles. And if you have a vehicle, you know what is required for your vehicle: changing tires, changing oils, changing fluids, changing your battery. All of that is very important, or else you will be stuck. So I like to use that metaphor when it comes to your body. Treat it like that. Treat your vehicle the same you would like your body. Give the nutrition change, go see the doctor, all that great stuff. And I like to just say that. No trial. Truck. Okay. Truck battery. I was like, trial battery. I've never heard of that. Is that like you test the battery out? But I get it now. Makes sense. So tonight is all about fevers. All things fevers. So I do have notes, and then I have my own personal view on it. If you have any questions or want to throw something into the chat, you can definitely do so. but we were talking about fevers. So I haven't had a fever per se, probably like in 2 years. Usually when I have a fever, it's like hot and cold flashes. So 1 minute I'm hot, the next minute I'm cold. And then it just alternates for like maybe 6 to 8 hours. And it does that off and on. That's how I know when I have a fever. But also, your temperature. If you're above a certain temperature, which normal temper temperatures for a human is 98 degrees to 99 degrees, just depending on the person. Um, some people say 99 degrees is a little high, but it depends on that person. So you could be just fine and not have a fever at 99 degrees. But anything above that, so 100 and above is considered a fever. Um, when you're at like 101, it's a mild fever. When you're at 104, it's more severe. So things are frying in your body. Um, and uh, it is, it can be deadly if it gets too severe or even critical. Um, but most of the time, it does not get that like deadly. Usually, people's bodies and immune systems will fight off whatever. As long as you're taking care of your body and staying on top of that immune system, then you should be okay. And as long as you're like flushing things out, that's like the big thing is dropping that temperature immediately. Um, so some people will use like cold rags on their head. I've done it. Um, some people have dipped themselves into a not like cold bath, but a somewhat not as warm bath water just to cool down and drop that temperature. I usually don't do that when I have a fever, or I don't do it to my son either. I usually let him sweat it out. So we don't take baths until like maybe 2 days after the fever, and then we just wash that sickness away. But we usually let it sweat out, um, and your body will naturally fight off that infection. So pretty much, a fever is an infection inside the body, and your immune system is trying to fight that off. Um, Usually for us, we fight it off naturally with different things, and I'll showcase that here in just a second. But there's a lot of steps to it. So you're not just doing one or two or three things. You want to do multiple things and consistently, especially with natural plant-based products. So you can't just be like, oh, it's not like Tylenol that you're going to take from the grocery store and you take it like every 4 to 6 hours. It's nothing like that. You're going to use this like every 30 minutes to an hour or even on the hour. To get rid of or help support your immune system to fight off that infection. And hello, Cruz Bolero. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. So yes, and um, fevers are not a bad thing. They are actually a good thing for your body and your immune system response. So just because you have a fever doesn't mean your immune system is down and you're gonna like it's not a bad thing. It's really good for your immune system. So I do have notes here, and I am going to showcase what I use on a daily basis before a fever even happens. Because yes, even though I use plant-based products, I still get sick, but I bounce back from it a lot quicker. So you don't have to worry about like, oh, this is gonna linger for a long period of time. I also do get a flu shot yearly, and that is mandatory for my job because I do work in a hospital setting. So I do take a flu shot, and I just had it 2 weeks ago, so we're good there. But I still will get sick, and I've had the flu with a flu shot. So Usually, when a flu shot happens for me, I get it in the same arm, and I will take medicine before and after I get that flu shot. That way, I don't get sick, and I've never gotten sick from the flu shot, but I have gotten the flu during flu season, and it's usually like months after. Definitely around 2020. Definitely was more than the flu, but we survived it. Thank the Lord. Um, but yeah, let me read some of my notes. And if you have any questions, definitely throw them in the chat. I am here for the questions. I am here for anything that you may know that I do not speak of. All right. And I hope everyone's day was a great day. Happy Friday. I almost said Saturday because we went to swimming, but it's not. It's not Saturday. But yeah, I hope you all had a great day today. All right, so here's some notes. Oh, fevers. Uncomfortable, depleting, and maybe even a little scary. But did you know that a fever is a beautiful thing? So, as I was saying, fevers are not a bad thing. Um, it may not feel like it, but having a fever is a good thing. A fever is a natural defense that the body provides against infection. So, as I just mentioned that. It's your body's way of taking care of things. Fevers are generally harmless and are a sign that your immune system is working properly and that the body is trying to heal itself. But that doesn't mean we don't want to be comfortable and feel soothing when we have them. So your body is pretty much fighting off something in the body, and that's why you're getting this uncomfortable feeling like hot and cold flashes or the high temperature or coughing, sneezing, all that inflammation. Sometimes you're short of breath. Like, there's different symptoms for different people. um and let me see real quick. I want to Google it real quick just to see what it says in the definition of a fever. Because that was not I mean, it kind of was. It says a fever is temporary increase in body temperature that usually caused by an infection or illness. A body temperature higher than normal, usually above 98 degrees, 98.6 or 37 Celsius. Infection, inflammation, allergies, heat, digest, di- dehydration, and some medications can cause it. Symptoms: feeling hot, shivery, sweating, or having warm red skin. Treatment: over-the-counter medication can help lower a fever, but it's not always necessary to treat it if it's not uncomfortable. Fevers generally go away within a few days. So it says a fever is a symptom of an abnormal process in the body, but it doesn't always indicate disease. For example, a normal temperature for a person who is medically frail may be considered a fever for someone else. Other facts that can affect body temperatures include age, sex, time of day, activity level, and ambient temperature. Very interesting. So I've never read the definition of a fever, but that was the definition. So let me go back to my notes. All right, so all things fevers. So this is the favorite for all things fevers. So some of the favorites that I like to use, and look, you see it. It's my big book of oils. I think I actually have some right here too. Yeah. So the first one is peppermint. And yeah, I have both of them right here. Bam. Lemon. Peppermint and lemon are some of the oils that I do use during a fever. So it says essential oils cooling and calming to the mind and body, soothing in presence of a fever. Apply it to the spine, bottom of the feet. Apply it to Epsom salt for a soak. So I've definitely put this in a wellness roller, both of these, and some other oils. And I just roll that on my thyroid, on the neck, and on my spine, on my wrist, and sometimes I will dab it underneath my nose or on the bottom of my feet, barefoot. And it will help with reducing or just keeping you like comfortable during that period. I've never really used lavender, but that one will help calm. Copaiba, I do use. Copaiba is the very first essential oil I ever used, and that's what I used on my son when he was teething. So I would take that Copaiba, rub it on his gums, and it helped him sleep through the night. It's really good for pain relief. But lavender and copaiba essential oil, calming and soothing, especially in the presence of inflammation. So again, a fever is pretty much inflammation in the body, and it's your immune system fighting some kind of infection in the body, which is causing that high temperature. Um, Another one that I like to use, and I don't have the Copaiba in front of me, or else I would show you what it looks like. But I do have, I have lavender. And welcome in, welcome in. I can't see the chat right now, or else I would say your name and shout you out. But give me a second, because I'm reading my notes, so I can't see the chat. But thank you for being here. I appreciate my fam. So lavender, bam. I have like all the oils in here. I don't have Copaiba. Where is it? It's a brown label. Maybe I don't have it in here. It might be upstairs. Yeah, I don't have it. But Copaiba is a really good one for fever reducing, or not fever reducing, but just keeping you relaxed in that state. Another one is something that I just talked about not too long ago, specifically about this. And this one, I do have one right here, but it's on the floor. Hold on real quick. So it's the Ninja Red. Ninja Red is the one that I love to drink. So this is an antioxidant. This is a great supplement. Anytime I talk about supplements, I am not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I'm nothing in the medical field. But what I can tell you is my experience, and this is really good for any kind of sickness. To give you your energy. It's going to put minerals, amino acids. It's an antioxidant. It's a superfood. It is all plant-based, natural. So it has these berries. Those berries are called goji berries, also known as wolf berries. They are really high in antioxidants, but then there's other fruits that are mixed in here from concentrate, and those are blueberry, plum, sweet cherry, pomegranate, and There are essential oils in here infused with yazoo, lemon, tangerine, and orange. So those are the citrus oils that are in here, and it's really a great drink to drink, especially when you're trying to fight off a fever. A little trick that we do is we keep it in the freezer. So if my son's sick, if I get a fever, if my hubby gets a fever, we will pop these in the freezer, already in there, and we stay ready. So if that does happen, we will use these like popsicles. It will cool the temperature down of your fever, but it's also giving you the nutrients, the vitamins, and when you have a fever, you want to start drinking a lot of fluids. So this is a must-have. Ninja Red is what it's called. They come in a pouch, but they also come in a bottle. And this is a great one to have. So I love the pouches. They're more convenient, but I have both of them. So I have a bottle of Ninja Red in the refrigerator right now. Then I have one just waiting to get in there. So I stay ready with the Ninja Red. Um, Sometimes I will mix it with other essential oils like thieves or any other citrus oils like lemon. And there are some essential oils that are safe to consume and they will do your body some justice. So as long as it has like this one grapefruit, it right underneath it, it says vitality, and that one is safe to consume. It is all plant-based, so there's no additives, chemicals, fillers, or anything like that in this. It's all strictly grapefruit, cold pressed grapefruit, and it comes from the rind, so that's how they get their citrus oils. But it's all natural, so you don't have to worry about anything added to it, which is a really great thing. But you can add citrus oils to it. Anytime I add oils, I just do 1 or 2 drops. I don't go crazy with it. Um, and it will help you in the long run. So if you had like a sore throat or something, you could take a spoonful of honey, a few drops of thieves and lemon, and that will help coat the throat and keep it like soothing, but also just supporting it naturally. And thieves is made up of lemon, clove, eucalyptus, rosemary, and cinnamon bark. Those are the 5 essential oils that are in thieves, and there's a lot of products with thieves, and you'll see it here in just a second. But yeah, this is a staple in the house, so get you some. It's also great for just staying above that wellness line. So really, really great, and love my Ninja Red. If I could recommend anything from the website, this would be it. This would be it. If I could say what out of all 700 products or even more now, what product would I recommend off of the website? This one. Because we can all benefit from it. It will keep you above that wellness line. It's great for gut health, blood sugars, blood flow, immune support, energy. It's like your all-in-one great staple. It's a 2-ounce pouch. That's the recommendation. I drink about 4 to 8 ounces, just depending on if I'm fighting off something or just need a little more. I will drink more, and it's not gonna harm you. It's just gonna support your body naturally. So love my Ninja Red. Um, and the berries are native to China, so really, really great. Really, really great. Wolfberries, also known as goji berries. All right, so it says, what is a fever? A fever is simple, a high body temperature, which we just discussed. It's usually a symptom of an underlying condition, most often an infection. And while a fever can be very uncomfortable, it's often not dangerous as long as it's not severe. So, as I was saying before, um, if you have like a temperature of like 101, that's like a mild fever. But if it's like above 101, then it gets into the severe, and then It could be critical just depending on how high your temperature gets. And you don't want it to get that high because then your brain will start frying. It literally fries. Um, and things start cooking inside of you, and that's not what you want. And again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I'm nothing in the medical field, but what I can tell you is some things that I researched. You can do your own research. I've experienced fevers for myself and for my son, and what works for me could work for you. Um, so yeah. So it says, in general, a fever is considered a body temperature that's higher than normal. While the average normal body temperature is 98.6 Fahrenheit or 37 Celsius, a normal temperature range is between 97.5 Fahrenheit, in Celsius, that would be 36.4, and 99.5 Fahrenheit or 37.5 Celsius. Most doctors consider a temperature above 100.4 Fahrenheit or 38 Celsius in adults as a sign of a fever. A fever of about 101 is considered mild and usually doesn't require medication or a doctor's visit. So again, anytime we have a fever, we never go to the doctor for that. Never. Um, unless it gets way out of hand where it's like 110, then you probably want to go see someone like ASAP because that's pretty high. And I've never seen it that high. I think my son's temperature maybe 105 or 104, somewhere around there, but never that 110. Something's really wrong if it's that high. So normal body temperatures can vary with age, general health, activity level, and even time of day. Infants tend to have higher temperatures than older children, which I thought that was pretty interesting too because babies, newborns could have a higher temperature um, than like my 6 year old. So it says normal. It's normal for our temperatures to be highest between late afternoon and early evening, and lowest between midnight and early morning. Even much or the even much even how much or I'm trying to get it out right, but it's I don't know. It says, let me try this over. So it's normal for our temperatures to be highest between late afternoon and early evening, and lowest between midnight and early morning. Even how much or the type of clothing a person wears, as well as environment and affect their body temperature, can affect their body temperature. And I think you really love that Ninja Red. Yes, I do. And it is it is a staple. I promise. If you start using it and you drink it, it doesn't have like a tomato juice taste. It's more of a berry flavor, but it's not like blueberry or raspberry. It doesn't taste bad, I promise it doesn't. It's not grainy, it's none of that. Um, and it tastes like really great. But you can mix it with other things like juice. You can drink it straight up. It's my favorite, so I would recommend it for any and everyone. My son drinks it, and he was drinking it at like 2 years old, so it's definitely a must-have. Um, so feeling soothed during a fever. Yeah. Feeling soothed during a fever. When your temperature is elevated, it can make you feel depleted and lethargic, and you sometimes just need a little relief. When this happens, we love to sip on ice code Ninja Red. Bam. There is a supplement on the website called Amino Wise. I don't have that supplement and I've never tried it. But I've heard great things about it. It's called Amino Wise. So it's going to give you those amino acids that you would need for hydration and keeping ourselves cool with peppermint and lemon. So, you know me, I stay on top of the peppermint and lemon. And as I mentioned before, I do put it in a roller, um, a wellness roller. So if you see me with a little red vial, it looks something like this one, but it's red. I keep one in the car and I keep one upstairs in the bedroom. So when there is something happening, I can just roll it on and it will support our body. Drop lavender onto a cool rag and place it over the forehead and temple. You can apply the peppermint and lemon to the bottom of your feet or spine. You can rub peppermint on the back of the neck. So in this area, just rub peppermint on the back of your neck. And peppermint has that menthol effect. So that icy feeling. Kind of like icy hot, but without the hot feeling. So when the wind or air hits it, it's gonna feel cooling. So that will help cool you during a fever. Um, diffuse peppermint alone or with lavender or and spearmint. So spearmint is another one, almost like peppermint. If you don't like the smell of peppermint, spearmint is a little different. If you've had the spearmint gum, that is what it smells like. It smells exactly like the gum. Take a bath with immune supporting oils or drop peppermint or just drop peppermint. Bonus points for diffusing in the bathroom while you soak. So I do have a diffuser in the bathroom, and I do have a diffuser where it doesn't have to be plugged up. It like charges, so you can get that one off the website too. But that one you can charge it, and I usually don't put it like where it's gonna fall into the water because you know that would be very dangerous. Um, but I keep it to where it's not gonna fall into the water, and I'm able to breathe it in. But I don't take baths like too often. But when I do, I just make sure my son's not around so he not trying to put it in the water or while I'm soaking or anything like that. Um, You can drop peppermint into the belly button. That's a really good one. I've done that for my son, um, and it really does work. You can sip on cold electrolyte drinks. Um, One thing about with the website, there are electrolytes. So I do have electrolytes that you can get, and these are natural electrolytes. So this one has a flavor of grapefruit and pomegranate, or grapefruit and bergamot. But there is another flavor which is lemon and lavender. And then there's another one, and I can't think of that flavor. But there is another flavor. But these are natural, so there's no coloring, there's no artificial anything in it, and it really does work. One of the vitality drops has a energy drops in it, so it will give you your energy as well. So if you want to take some energy, natural energy, so it has I believe green tea in it, which is a natural caffeine, but it will give you some energy. So some other things that I like to use during a fever, these are simple things that I do on a regular basis, but it does help me bounce back from a fever a lot quicker. So if you've seen me talk about these are called immune gummies. They do have elderflower flavor. immune gummies. They are chewable. I chew at least 2 a day. My son will chew 2 a day. He tries to get more because he thinks they're candy, but they're not. There is no added sugar to this. It's great for immune support. It has that elderflower flavor, and they are vegan free, or vegan. And you get 60 in this pouch. Really love these ones. It says elderflower flavor immune gummies are a delicious family-friendly supplement with an all-in approach. The vegan alternative may support overall immunity, health, and wellness by using natural, high-quality ingredients. So love this one. This is like a must-have for every day. So it will give you a 30-day supply. So a whole month. Another simple one is your toothpaste. So a lot of people don't even think about this one, but when you use your this specific toothpaste, it has lemon, clove, eucalyptus, rosemary, and cinnamon bark. So those are the 5 essential oils that help support immune systems. And when you brush your teeth with this, it is going to support you. It's not just cleaning your teeth, but you're also supporting your body. So my Thieves Whitening Toothpaste. I know a lot of people don't even think about that. The toothpaste that you may be using, is it supporting your health? Is it supporting your immune system? This one does because it has those 5 essential oils in it. So it's all natural and it's still supporting you in a different way, more than just brushing your teeth or whitening. So it does have orange essential oil, which is also good for bringing in that vitamin C. So there's benefits to it. There's a lot of benefits from just your toothpaste, and this toothpaste will definitely get you right. So I love this toothpaste, and again, a lot of people don't even think about, oh, is my toothpaste supporting me while I'm sick? Is it? Does it? Does yours? Answer that in the question in the think about it. You don't even have to put it in the chat, but just think about it. Does your Colgate do that for you? Or any other brand that you're using? Does it? Does it really? But this one does. So that's why I love using the Thieves Whitening Toothpaste. So there's all different things on the website. And I see someone in the chat. Miss T, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you, fam. We're just talking about fever-related products, what fevers are, how to support your body when a fever comes naturally. You don't have to use the chemicals and the going to the doctors and all that. I mean, granted, yes, I want you to go to the doctors, but for a fever, you don't have to unless it's severe. That's when you want to go. So if it's like in the range of 104 and below, then I would stick to using stuff that you can support on your own. But if it's above that, then definitely seek a doctor because something ain't right. But I'm just giving you what I use in my household. I also use turmeric, golden turmeric. This is also on the website. This is golden turmeric. It has it's called a, let me just read it because I can never get the scientific words out. So this is a great turmeric. You only need a half a teaspoon per 4 to 8 ounces of water or whatever drink you're going to be drinking. I wouldn't mix it in like coffee because it's not going to mix well. It does have a mango rose flavor. It doesn't have like a very spicy taste to it. This one is more on the little sweet side because of that mango rose. But I usually mix it with my Ninja Red. So these two go together. And some sparkling water. But it's really great for inflammation. So any kind of inflammation that you're having in the body, which a fever is pretty much inflammation, um, it can help support. So, love taking my golden turmeric, and it says on here with 24 times the bioavailability of generic turmeric, golden turmeric offers powerful support for your natural immune response. So I take this every single day. Every single day I take this. And it's really good. Really, really good. If you were here for my arthritis talk, I talked about golden turmeric. Really great for inflammation. Some other things that I like to use is off the website is vitamin C. It says Super C. Did I bring the other one? But there's also a Super C chewable. So if you have kiddos who cannot swallow a pill, because this was the pill form, but I don't have any in here. I need to order some more. But this is the chewable. So if you have kiddos who are able to chew a vitamin, they can chew this. If you like chewables, you can chew it. But this will definitely get your vitamin C. It's with orange peel oil, extract camu powder. So really, really great. Take one chewable tablet 3 times daily or as needed. So it's basically giving you your vitamin C. So it says Super C combines orange peel oil with a pri- preparatory blend of camu, cherry, rose hip, to create a powerful immune supporting supplement. This premium ingredients deliver desirable, um, I can never say this word, and high amounts of vitamin C in a convenient chewable tablet. Flavonoids, I think that's how you say it. Flavonoids. But I usually take the pill form, so I don't like the texture of chewing on pills. Those types of pills just give me the cringe, so I don't like chewing on the pills. But I do give it to my son if he was having a fever. He also has his own vitamins too that are on the website. Some other product that I like to do that is a supplement is called the Inner Defense. And Inner Defense this month, keep seeing like maybe a spider web, but it's not. It's just the glare of my glasses. It's freaking me out. But Inner Defense is 15% off this month. So if you add it to your order, you can get it at a discounted rate. But this one is formulated with thieves. So lemon, clove, eucalyptus, rosemary, and cinnamon bark. The Inner Defense has that in there. And anytime I talk about supplements, talk to your healthcare provider before doing so. When you're starting a new regimen, especially if you're taking any kind of medication, so it doesn't interfere with what you're currently taking. But this one is a immune support, and it really does work. So I like to tell this story, but like 2 years ago, um, I was still on that journey of switching things over, but I was sick and nothing was working. Nothing. Nothing. So we all know what was going on with 2 years ago. But I was taking Dayquil, NyQuil, Robitussin, Theraflu, all that stuff that you can get from the store, and nothing was working. Nothing. So something clicked in my head. I had these, and I was like, well, let me take that Inner Defense. And when I took it, I promise you, and this is no lie, I'm telling the truth. I took it, and within like I'd say 30 minutes to an hour, I was feeling a whole lot better. It wasn't gone, but I was feeling better. Like I could feel that it was like release. Um, I had like pressure in my head. Like it was a lot. I was coughing and all that. But um I kept using it for like 2 days straight, and I could see the symptoms just going away. Slowly but surely they were going away. And that NyQuil, DayQuil, Robitussin, like none of it was working. None of it. But this did. And it was natural. So I keep this. I take it even when I'm not sick. So at least twice a week, I will take this, once in the beginning and once at the end. So I think today was my day to take it. Um, but yeah, I don't take it every single day unless I'm sick. Then I will take it every day. But at least twice out of the week I will take it. This one is a must have, and it is 15% off for this month. Um, Another one that I like to use, and it's not so much, well, it is any kind of sickness, whether it's a cough, a sore throat. There are these two thieves. So if you haven't noticed, there's a theme here. Thieves is the winner. So these are the cough drops, and these are the lozenges. They are different. So lozenges are more for the throat. Cough drops are more for a cough suppressant. But I have both of them. I haven't opened these yet because we haven't really been sick and we haven't needed to use them. But if I feel like an itch in my throat, that's the first sign of something's coming. Or if I start sneezing, that's the sign of like, oh, something's coming. Let me pop a cough drop. Let me start taking some. Like I'm with it. As soon as I chew, oh, something's trying to come. Let me go ahead and take something. And these are natural, so there's no dyes, there's no added sugars, there's none of that, and it's made with lemon, clove, eucalyptus, rosemary, and cinnamon bark. Those are the 5 essential oils that would be in these. Um, when I first started taking the cough drops, I didn't like them. I didn't, but I knew they worked. They don't taste like your cough drop that are all sweet and sugary and they make you want to eat them like they're candy. That is not this. These do help, but they don't taste like those sugary ones that you can get from the store. So, yes, they don't taste like what you get from the store, but they do support you in a natural way. So they do work, and I do like using these. And you don't need all that sugar and junk that are in the cough drops. These are natural, so love them. It doesn't have a good taste, but do put it in my tea. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. It doesn't have a good taste, but I do put it in my tea. Yeah. Um, yeah, it doesn't have a great taste, but it does work. And I have put these cough drops and the lozenges in a tea, um, and that the vapors from it just help release in your throat and just soothe things. But again, I stay on top of it. If I get a cough or an itch in the throat, like those are my first signs of something's coming. So I'm like, let me take something before it just, and I try to beat it to the punch. So as soon as I know, um, literally after like 2 to 3 sneezes, I know something is there, and then I'll start feeling a little itch in my throat, and then I'm like, yeah, something's coming. But by that third sneeze, I'm like, yeah, let me go ahead and take something. And then when that cough comes, then or the itchy, I'm like, something's coming. Let me go ahead and just jump on it. Start drinking my Ninja Red even more. I'll take a cough drop, drink some tea. Um, Definitely eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, put herbs in my body, use that wellness roller on my neck, on my spine, on the bottom of my feet. I just stay on top of it. Drink a lot of fluids. I pretend like that sickness is there, like at full force. So I'm not gonna have that like stick around and then I'm feeling all cruddy and like And even with my son, I can tell. He'll start laying around. His skin is a little warmer than normal, and I'm pretty good at like, okay, he ain't acting like himself. He ain't bouncing around everywhere. What's going on? Something's happening. Let's get some Ninja Red in him. Let's get the roller on him. Like I'm on it. I'm on it like that. As soon as I feel it, and then get his vitamins. Make him start eating more fruits and vegetables. Like it's a real deal. One thing with fevers though is this one. This is a staple. This is a must-have, and it's called Melrose. And this one, when my son, I don't, I do put it in the wellness roller, but I don't usually use it on myself unless I have a fever. But this one is a fever reducer. Melrose is what it's called. Melrose. And this one, I will drip it on his spine. I will drip it on his chest. I will drip it on his feet, just the Melrose. But I also have it in that roller. And I do it, excuse me, every 15 to 30 minutes consistently. Because to drop that fever, you need some consistency, especially when you're using natural things. Um, when you use natural things, you have to be more consistent. You have to be on top of it, or else it will linger around, and that sickness is not gonna. It's gonna win, and it will stick around for longer than it should. But Melrose is a great one to get that fever reduced down. Um, and hello, K Renee. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. We just talking about fever, everything fever related, and what I use. So I have oils, I have supplements, I have even toothpaste. Um, I have cough drops, lozenges that I was talking about. Just a whole bunch of stuff. But right now we're on the Melrose. And Melrose, I like to put, like when I put it on his spine, I'll come behind it and lock it in with this rose ointment. So rose ointment, it has like a thick base to it. So it's almost like a lip balm is the consistency I would like to say. But it's pretty thick. It's pretty thick. So once I put the oil dripped down on him, I will lock it in with this and rub this on right after. And this helps keep the Melrose on him. Um, and he doesn't like sweat it out. So this kind of just locks it in. And this one is all natural. There's no petroleum byproducts. When you're using petroleum, it blocks your pores. And this is not that. So it says rose ointment soothes and deeply hydrates skin with premium botanicals, premium essential oils such as rose, tea tree, ylang ylang, easy to use and ultra versatile. This luxurious balm is perfect for use on lips, cuticles, elbows, knees, other areas of dry skin, formulated without parabens, petrol, petroleum chemicals, synthetic fragrances, or artificial colors. Vegan friendly and cruelty free. So I love this one. It just locks it in, and it locks in that moisture. So I am gonna put it on. I was gonna put it on my elbow, but we'll put it on my lips. Why not? And it does have like a slight rose smell to it, but it's not like overpowering. But I love this one. So lock it in with the Melrose. Lock it in with the rose ointment. Um, and I think, let me see. Yeah, it's saying we've been on here for 15 minutes, but I know that ain't true. Okay, we've been on here for 1 hour. So I've been running my mouth about fever for an hour, which is a great thing because it's that time of year. All right, I'm gonna read just a little more. But if you have any questions, definitely throw them in the chat. So it says immune system favorites. These oils are products are mainstays when it comes to immune health, which is almost always affected when a fever strikes. Grab a few and build your support cabinet. Use the oils in a roller blend recipe below. Add the bath salts, even diffuse. So again, the oils that I've talked about so far are lavender, peppermint, lemon. You got the Melrose. Frankincense is a good one. Frankincense is good for anything. So when in doubt, use frankincense. You can use it for whatever is going on, whether it's like skin issues, if you want to ground yourself during like a religious practice or um, yoga or anything like that. Frankincense is the go-to, but you can use frankincense pretty much for anything. Um, you can use eucalyptus is a good one. Doesn't matter which one, but the stronger one, well, that isn't eucalyptus. That is Ecuadorian oregano, but that is a good one for the roller. Herbs do help fight off germs and things in that nature. So right now, we're missing one more, and that is it purification? I want to say it's, yeah. So we got purification, which helps purify. This is a blend of oils. So what is in purification is citronella, rosemary, lemongrass, tea tree, lavender, which is like lavender, myrtle is what is in purification. So it helps purify. We have Ecuadorian oregano, which is also great for like fighting off germs. We have the frankincense, we have Melrose, we have peppermint, and we have lemon. So those are the oils that I add into a roller. So this is a roller, and I would do like 15 or 20 drops of each into the roller. I make it pretty strong, and then I fill the rest of the way with a carrier oil. If you want to do 10 drops of each oil, or if you want to do like 4 of these oils, whatever oils that you want. But this is the one that I use all the time, and I roll it on my neck, I roll it on the spine, bottom of the feet, forearms. Sometimes I dab it underneath my nose, and that helps me stay above the wellness line. I roll it on my son. Sometimes I roll it on my hubby, and it does help. It does help with fevers, but the fever reducer one is Melrose. So if you want to use that just straight up, you could drip it on the feet, drip it on the spine, lock it in with the rose ointment, and do that every 15 minutes to every 30 minutes, just depending on what you want to do. And it does help. It does. I promise it does. Um, but those are the oils that I put in the roller. But some other ones that are really good for fevers are eucalyptus. So there's 3 types of eucalyptus, and if you haven't seen that video about all 3 eucalyptus, go check it out. But there's Eucalyptus globulus, Eucalyptus radiata, and Eucalyptus blue. They're all slightly different, and I explained that in the video. Maybe I'll do a like 8-minute video on that one, explaining the difference between the 3 in a short amount of time. But really great with those eucalyptus. Does help open your airway. Raven is a good one. Deep relief is a good one, because usually when you have a fever, your body is achy, and you want that relief by soaking in the tub, or just having that mobility of movement and not feeling like, oh, I don't want to move, man, this hurts, because your body does ache when you have a fever. So just making sure you take care of yourself during that time, because it is important and it is okay to have a fever. Just make sure you're comfortable and supporting your body. That way it doesn't linger around for days on and then it becomes something else. And I see someone else in, oh no, great information. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, K Renee. Um, so yeah, just a little recap. The oils, the rose ointment. You can definitely make a roller. You don't have to use all these oils. You can use whatever you would like. Herbs are really good to fight off germs, and citrus oils also are really good. Eucalyptus, anything with menthol is really going to help ease your breathing for your respiratory. There's a variety of supplements like vitamin C, which is called Super C. This is a chewable. There is a pill form that I like to take, so that's why this is empty. We got the Immune Gummies, which is elderflower flavor, vegan, no sugar added, and it does help support your immune system. We got the Golden Turmeric, which is great for inflammation. We got Vitality Drops, which are electrolytes, which is really important when you have a fever, flushing out, getting those electrolytes back into your body naturally. Your Ninja Red, which has all the vitamins, nutrients, and amino acids. Superfood has those goji berries in it, other fruits, and some essential oils infused. Great for fever reducing as well, as long as you put it in the freezer. Freeze it like a popsicle, eat it, and it will help lower that temperature. And it's an antioxidant. We got the Inner Defense, which is really good supplement. Love it. Some things that people don't think about when they have sickness come is does their toothpaste support them during their sickness? This one does, because it has lemon, clove, eucalyptus, rosemary, and cinnamon bark. And it also has orange essential oils, which gives you that vitamin C. But this is really good for your throat, and just supporting your immune system naturally. So, toothpaste, I know some people don't even think about it, but does your toothpaste support you during sickness? Does it? And then you got your cough drops and your lozenges. Also thieves. So thieves, again, made up of lemon, clove, eucalyptus, rosemary, and cinnamon bark. You can use other oils like wintergreen, spearmint. Trying to think what else. I can't think of anything else. But if out of all those products that I showed, the number one thing I would recommend is the Ninja Red. That is the number one thing. And number two would be rosemary. Or rosemary. Melrose. Not rosemary. This is not Mel. This is Melrose, not rosemary. These two are the ones I would recommend. The oil or the supplement. Um, so yeah, I hope this live was very helpful for you, for the upcoming months, because you never know what will come your way. Um, but if you have any questions, now's a great time to ask. If not, I will go ahead and end this live with that being said. And I will make a shorter video of this. It will come out on Tuesday. So stay tuned with that. And I won't go over all these products, but I will have some of them. Probably like the top 5 or 6. And just give you the shorter version of this live. That way those who decide they would like to try any of these products, you can, and I will create a wish list. That way you don't have to go to the website, click through there and figure out where it is and all that great stuff. I'll have it in the description of the live. That way you can just click that wish list. It will have all the products that I have here, and discussed in that video. So that is what I got for you for tonight, but I hope this was helpful. Um, I'm gonna go spend some time with my family, and yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is holiday launch, so if you are looking for any gift ideas, tomorrow's the day for the holidays. If you haven't seen my shorts, go check them out, and you are so welcome. You are so welcome, K Renee. Um, But I will go live tomorrow and talk about all the holiday launch things. I will be getting the holiday launch. Hopefully they have like an all-in bundle, so I get everything in that bundle, and I will share it with you. But if you're looking for gift ideas for yourself or for others for the holidays, tomorrow's a great time to do it. If you create your account tonight, you won't have to wait for tomorrow to do so. Sometimes when big things like this happen, there is a wait line to get on the website. That way it doesn't crash. So you might want to create your account tonight. It is free to do so. And yeah, you'll be seeing me live tomorrow. I haven't set up a thumbnail or anything, but I will go live tomorrow. And then I'll do my drive and chat to my son's swimming lesson. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, but I hope to see you in these YouTube streets or tomorrow when I go live. But thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and we will do this again tomorrow. As I always like to say, pay for your health now or pay for your sickness later. Till next time, which is tomorrow. Bye for now. Love you. Good night.